Hey guys, what's going on? Just thought I would record a little review for you guys since I haven't done one in a while. I also thought I'd take an opportunity to share with you some developing news. I will no longer be recording during the weekdays. I feel that it would be better if I started to record during the weekends. That way I have it scheduled. I can see some movies during the weekdays, and then it makes it easier for me to, to pick what I'm going to review and all that stuff, because I have lots of movies lined up. So, I will be doing that. I will be, recording videos during the weekend. So from now on, up until now, I will always have a video during the weekends, unless something terrible happens, like an explosion. But that's a different story for another day. So, just a reminder. All right. So, the movie I will be talking about now is Zero Dark 30. Now, what better way to end my weekday recordings than to talk to you about what is being praised as the best film of the year. I'm going to repeat that again. The best film of the year. Now, keep in mind, this comes out all over the place in a couple weeks, I think. And I was able to see it, and for those of you that don't know what it's about, it stars Jessica Chastain, and she is tasked to go to Iraq and all that stuff to interview, not interview, but to interrogate terrorists with a group of people, because of the 9/11 attacks. Their goal, the movie is about the manhunt for Osama bin Laden. And that's where the movie begins. It begins with, the 9/11 attacks. They don't show anything this time. They just play recordings from over the phone and stuff like that. And the movie ends with Osama bin Laden being killed. I know, spoiler, right? So, there's really not much plot here. It's just discovering how we found Osama bin Laden. And it's by the director who directed The Hurt Locker, Catherine Bigelow. So, what did I think of the movie? Well, there's lots of people praising it for Jessica Chastain's performance. They're praising it for, Catherine Bigelow, and it's also being held for Best Picture, which I'm sure it's going to get at the Academy Awards, because people, when something comes out towards the end of the year, they always have to say, that's the best film of the year. I'm so tired of that shit. But, so what did I think of the movie? I wasn't a big fan of it. I'm probably going to get slammed because of it, but I haven't seen new recordings of, the 9/11 attacks. I don't see those, every time when 9/11 comes up, they always show, something new about the stuff. I don't really like that. I don't, because it was tragic in the beginning. Why do I want to keep shoving that in my brain and be more sad than I already am? So, I understand you're trying to do it for the purpose of the movie, but for me, I just don't like seeing that stuff. You also get to see other actors from previous movies, like James Gandolfini's in this for 2 minutes. The black guy from Lost is in this, and the main actor, I can't think of his name, from Warrior, who is really good, and he's really good in this too. But one of the characters I liked is the main interrogator. I don't remember the actor's name. I should have probably took some notes. But I was bonding with his character more than everybody else. Now, the reason why I keep bringing up Jessica Chastain's character, Maya, I think that's her name in the movie, yeah, Maya, she's just not interesting. The movie kicks off very strongly, and it ends strongly. And obviously, it ends with SEAL Team 6 going in and killing Osama bin Laden. And the last 30 minutes of the movie are fantastic, and they're great. And the first few minutes are good too. Some people say it's sloppy filmmaking, but I completely disagree. I think it was necessary to show, interrogation and stuff like that in the beginning. Whether you don't like it or not, you want to see it. You want to see how we treat terrorists, and it's awesome the way we treat them like shit. But where the movie falls apart for me is the middle. The middle is very boring. I mean, this movie is 2.5 hours long. I don't know why it is. This movie should have been like an hour and a half, and that should have been it. There's actually a documentary on Netflix called SEAL Team 6. It's not bad. Go check it out. I don't know why we have to see a 2.5 hour movie of some girl just yelling at people trying to find Osama bin Laden. I mean, I guarantee you, if this was about somebody else, and we were just trying to hunt down, like, Saddam Hussein or something like that, you wouldn't give two fucks about this. I mean, be honest, you wouldn't care. But because, now, this is going to sound negative, but it's not, or this is going to sound messed up, but it's not. Osama bin Laden is the biggest star in the movie, because they are building it up so much to where, like, okay, if you're building it up so much, then why don't you just show that? Why do you have to show this chick walking around, yelling at people, and just being sleepy? I just didn't really care about her that much. And at the end, what? Just get a promotion? Whoop-de-doo. The movie should have been about the guy who actually killed Osama bin Laden. That would have been much more interesting. And as for the performances, I don't see anything great about Jessica Chastain. I mean, she's okay, but I've seen this before. I've seen this kind of acting before. It's just by the numbers. I mean, she's not dramatic. She's not intense. And I'm just like, okay, I like you because you're cute, but that's about it. I mean, that's it. Nothing really spectacular about her, to be honest. But the last 30 minutes, if you don't want to be spoiled, which I don't know why I should say there's spoilers, because you know what the fuck's gonna happen. But anyway, if you don't want to be spoiled, then skip a couple minutes. Whatever. But anyway, the last 30 minutes is SEAL Team 6 goes into the compound where bin Laden was, and then they kill him. And it's a very good scene. It's a very good half of the movie. It's intense, it's intelligent, it's smart, it's showing you all the basics of what they did. It's great stuff. Until they actually kill Osama bin Laden. See, there's no... I was expecting... Okay, if you're expecting this to be like an action-packed movie, don't go see it. Because it's not active valor, that dumb fucking crap. Don't go see that. Or don't go see this, sorry. Because it's not that. It's... Just don't. It's not an action-packed movie at all. But this movie, I was expecting when we killed Osama, in the movie anyway, there's going to be the fuck yeah moment. But when they actually kill him in the movie, it's just like, oh, that was Osama? I couldn't tell because I can't see his fucking face. I thought what the movie was going to do is that they were going to go into the room, they're going to shine a light on him and say, Osama, and then shoot him in the head. I would have been like, that was awesome. But they don't even do that. They call out his name, he peeks around the corner, and they shoot him. That's it. It's like, that's good and bad, because look, I am glad that he's dead. You'd be stupid if you were saying that sucks that Osama's dead. No, I'm glad he's dead. But the way they kill him in the movie is just, I was expecting something more. Like, shoot him in the face. I mean, show it on screen. Show the most nastiest way to kill him. But that's not up to me. That's for Catherine Bigelow to do. Which, speaking of that, Catherine Bigelow, I am so disappointed in her. I mean, The Hurt Locker was so good, so fantastic. But what I will say about this movie is she knows how to capture military life, because she's a military fanatic. And, you know, that's all she can do, really, is that she's a military freak. But anyway, I've been talking a lot of bad, but there is some good. Some of the acting's good. The last 30 minutes is good. The first 30 minutes are good. But because it's 2.5 hours, you forget who some of these characters even are. You're like, who is that guy? Oh, I've seen him from The Sopranos. I don't know his name, though, and I don't even care to know his name. To be honest, I'm not even going to look it up on the internet. I don't care. And let's face it, you're not going to look at this girl that Jessica Chastain plays. She's not that interesting, so I don't know. So, for me to rate this, it's going to be very tough. I'm going to give it two ratings, actually. For my personal opinion, it's a thumbs down. Because I just found this movie to be completely unnecessary. I could have saw this on a documentary and it would have been much more better. And it would have been shorter, too. I don't understand how she's getting praised for Best Actor or Best Actress, and that Catherine Bigelow is getting for Best Director. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Well, maybe I just don't see it, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm not judging the people who love this movie or who hate this movie. I'm just telling you how I see it. And how I see it, I think it's a little bit overrated. And there's a couple good performances. The last 30 minutes and the first 20 are good, but that's about it. That second act just drags on. But if you're into that kind of thing, if you really want to see it, then I give it a rental. But that's the best I can do for you. That's the best I can do for this movie. So, if you want to see how we caught Osama bin Laden, don't see it in a theater. Either rent it or just go see a documentary. Or read about it. Seriously, go read about it. Well, that is the review for Zero Dark 30. Like I said before, I'm not going to do any more videos during the weekdays. They will only be on the weekends. And that's it. That's the only good news I had. So this is the last one I'll do over the weekdays. Thank you guys for watching. I am JustinSlaght, and take care.